Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, back at it again, man. Franz, come on, Z for Zilla.
SLCT Sun God.
It's your boy Sweet. This is episode 114. You see, we still activated.
When you hear this rhythm in that thing, you better.
It's
you
nothing
just-
new.
all
When
you
you, when
do-
you hit this rhythm, you
I absolutely have to.
That horse come in.
Yeah. All you do when you hear this beat right here, you find a wall and you just dance by yourself. You just go ahead and start going crazy. Act like a fool. All right. Okay, they changed it up on me. It's just that first little iteration of it. And the
Yeah. Shout out to my French Caribbean countries.
Who you shouting out? Who you shouting
Y'all
out?
make the pot better. Haiti, Dominica,
Come on.
Martinique. I think St. Lucia is one too, right?
St. Lucia be going
I
crazy.
believe So
I got a St. Lucian.
yeah.
Me, John.
even
St. Lucia.
even Trinidad, just a little tad bit. So I get my last name from Hookie.
Come on. Come on. So, we had a good weekend. You had
Well, we had a time last night.
yeah, we'll just break down Hookie weekend. For those who don't know, we'll give it our rating like we always do. Hookie was a 3 events took place. It was at the Six Flags Stadium.
Oh, wait.
I'm just giving the breakdown.
You can't. You're not valid, bro.
You right.
Say now. Go ahead.
I was just gonna bring the breakdown. I was
Yeah.
gonna let y'all give them the sauce.
No, go
You
ahead.
feel me? It was 3 events, 2 that I didn't go to. These guys held it down. They're gonna give you their rating on the first 2, and then I'm gonna give you the rating on the one that I could go to the last one.
I know, right? Present.
First one, yeah, I'm like, who is Francisco here?
Man,
No, he not here today.
Let's
So-
talk about the scene. Now, first thing I want to say, Hookie weekend or just Hookie in general, like the people on the team, thank you for selling out the tickets.
Go ahead, Hookie.
Y'all sold out the tickets and made sure that the people that was coming was something that could be controlled by the team and the venue. And just coming from an event, or not, I didn't go to the event, but seeing what happened with Mesfet.
What happened? Tell the people, remind people what happened.
Yeah, if I don't remember, Mesfet oversold their tickets, and the team couldn't hold up, and it just went bad. They wasn't checking people right, and honestly, I really felt like that because it's Six Flags from around the way, low key. So, one of my biggest concerns that some bullshit was going to happen. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm glad I still went. Like I said, the team moved everyone in. Now I will say the people that y'all could have had the drink situation being a little bit better because it was definitely a super long line for drinks. But yeah, Hurricane Harbor was just the perfect scene for a Soca Fest.
So y'all do it again.
For a wet Fest. Yes.
But it ain't, damn. They gonna tear it down.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should they going to do it again this summer. But I would definitely do it again. It was great partying with my sister. Shout out to Amber and Jamie. I'm glad they came out. Shout out Nene. I haven't seen her in a while. I banged up my leg pretty bad. I'm running to her. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a really good time. Happy birthday, Sneak. It was and it was the kickoff to the summer, man. It's summer now.
Jeez.
The summer
Come on.
is here. It has
Man.
arrived, man, and that's how we started it in Hurricane Harbor pool. The DJ was going crazy. Yeah, everybody came and showed out.
Shoot, so give it your rating. So no bullshit happened. Y'all felt like it was cool.
No bullshit.
Ain't nobody
happened.
acting dumb.
Ratio was good.
Okay.
Vibes was nice. Music was nice. Weather was good. The only thing, like I said, that like really messed it up was the drink line. And then of course, like technically to a certain extent the venue because it really put an emphasis on not bringing in outside alcohol and drink or smoking in there. Now people were, but like just having it at Six Flags, it definitely discouraged because I didn't bring my stuff in. I didn't bring my stuff in. I was like, I was low key a Hoover that day.
I absolutely have to.
Came through with the Baba.
Yeah, but let me get my rating and I'll pass it off to Sweet. I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna give it a solid 9. I'm gonna give it a solid 9, and the only reason I'm gonna give it a 9 is because the drink line was very long, bro. Like it was like
You waiting 20 minutes for a drink.
yes, yeah, it
See,
was
that would be-
extremely long. The drink was long as shit.
They needed to hire me. Why didn't they hire me for that joint? I need to go ahead and see what time they be having events.
Nah, so
I would have been in that joint. What y'all need?
off the back, yeah, like shout out to Hookie for just overall the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lovely experience, like being there. Like I can say I had as much fun as I did in Trinidad, like at a fete. Like that's
Yeah.
how much fun that joint was, and the fact that I did it on my like stomping grounds type shit, like yo, like that's
Where you used to go at when you was little.
yeah. So
Damn, I
shout-
missed
shout out
that.
to them to bring like something that epic to where people is flying in to DC.
They did that?
Hell
Bro.
yeah.
Whoa.
Most of those people that was there was not from around here, bro.
That's all right. So they saw that and they was like, we're going to this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one jump was from San Francisco. I was like,
Ooh.
that's far as shit.
Okay,
So,
she
yeah,
took
so-
that plane.
Shout out for bringing that to the area. But Six Flags, I can't complain about the drinks because I came in. I thought they was gonna be on some like wild shit too, like on some geeking shit. But surprisingly, they did not check my bag at all, and I was upset that I didn't bring any gas or I didn't bring the Baba. But
You
then I
didn't
had-
bring the Bob over there.
But then I had left out. My man PJ was on his way. I called him up. I said, "Bro, bring the bottle." Off the back, he brought the bottle. I poured half the bottle in my bottle, my water bottle.
Sheesh. You scoundrel. Did you get it in there? Did you make it in?
Yeah. And then when we was walking back, they was like, "Yeah, they not letting nobody in re-entry no more because like it's too many people and they like I guess they was overwhelming the security like or what I don't know." And then I was just like, "What?" He's like, "But you didn't hear that from me though." I'm like, "Nigga, like you just like you like how like I'm not even in yet."
How you-
like you telling me you act like you telling me some secret information type shit. So I go in and drain. They're like, "Yeah, where your ticket at?" This what he said. Now he did look out. He said when you walk in, say it's your first time. If you don't, they're gonna take you out the line and say you can't come back in. And I was like, okay. So when we walked in, they was like, "Is your first time?" I was like, "Yeah." And I walked in and then when we got to the drink, because they had shut off all the re-entry drinks.
Looked
So
out.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, well, how the fuck I'm gonna get in? So I walked to the regular drink, and it was like a nigga. He was like, "Yeah, you got your tickets," and I was just like, I didn't even say nothing. I just pointed at my my head.
He's just like, look, bro.
It was just one of those situations where it was like, I'm not about to say nothing. I would just be calm and collected. Just
I got my shit, bro.
Look, bro. Hey, come on, bro.
like,
Let me get through.
Once you start talking, you give.
Yeah, you giving like, why are you saying all this?
Yeah, it's like
You gotta own it.
It's, and then he
Bruh,
was just like, "Come on!" Like the way he did it was like, "Bro, just hurry up." And I had my book bag and all that shit, but I didn't bring the gas though. That's why I was sad. I was like, I'm not going to risk the gas. I'm gonna risk the bottle because I do want to enjoy this event.
So
Yeah,
You know
y'all
what I'm
was
saying?
in that joint. Y'all was.
But I didn't need the gas because I was at the fucking pool.
Yeah, nah, facts.
The
The
fuck
water,
did I need
the
weed?
water. The water, damn, bro. I missed. Well, hopefully they do another. I mean, what are the odds of them doing another? They could do another one right away.
I say 15% chance.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's not super
Dang.
high. It's not super high.
Wow.
Hold on, before y'all start giving y'all spill.
What was your rating though?
I give it a 9.5 despite the drink, because I feel like once you got in there, it's like you knew the vibe type shit. And if you didn't capitalize on the vibe, you kind of like fucked yourself over. Because like only reason I didn't bring more lick is because Sneak had told Pat that he had some shit. So it was just like, oh, they in there, they got their shit. I'm gonna just bring this shit for us.
Yeah, we crushed that shit.
Y'all was in that job.
Actually, I changed mine to a
Pop out
9.2.
a sailor,
I
man.
changed mine to a 9.2.
Dang, that joke was that tight, y'all. Dang, I missed one of that. Golly.
I'll change it to a 9.2.
Compared to
It was
Trinidad?
a good time, bro. Like my sisters came out, man.
Okay. No, you can't compare.
It was great. It was great. That alone was just like, yeah, cool. This is
Because of
nice.
the water,
Nice to have my
because of
people with
the.
me.
Was the
Man,
DJ
Sylvester
good?
came out to his first Soca Fest. Shout out my man Sylvester.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
the
nah, good
DJ?
time.
Was the DJ good? That's what
Yeah, no, the DJ was great, bro. He
DJ was doing his
thing.
thing.
He
Ah.
was doing his thing. It was a great time, bro. It was a great time. But yeah,
Mr.
man.
Crazy
Shout out Six Flags for that last hurrah. That was a good one. Up next, do you want to start this one off? I started the first one off.
Actually, go ahead.
Lions
Go
Pride.
ahead, bro.
Lions Pride. Niggas woke up early as fuck for Lions Pride. We woke up 7 a.m. This joint was supposed to start at 7. We didn't get there until like 8:15.
No, we got there.
8:30.
We got there like 7:40.
7:40. Yeah. So
Y'all got this.
yeah, we woke up early for it. They didn't let us in that joint until like 9 o'clock, man.
Juve.
They didn't let us in that joint until like 9 o'clock, but it was okay though. Like they gave. I feel like it was a real nice. They gave us a chance to get food and stuff like that without us missing out on anything. It was like, all right, cool. Like nothing started yet. Go ahead, go to these vendors, which also helps out the vendors too, because like we're forced into this space. Not necessarily saying they're making us spend money, but I mean, if you didn't eat no breakfast, like now you're at a place where you're not like, I'm gonna skip so I could go party straight.
Yeah.
Like nothing's happening right now, so
Yeah.
you might as well go ahead and
Get
eat.
some food.
Yeah,
Get some different tastes. See who's good.
yeah, no,
See who you can come back to next time.
So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. The drink truck started pouring them drinks though. That's what got us on that racetrack. Then the truck started playing music, man, and it was over. It was a great time.
What'd you get to eat though? Did you end up getting
I got
something?
some doubles.
Ah, was it good though? Was it Tony doubles? Was it the Tony?
It wasn't.
Not Tony.
It wasn't Tony
to be
going
fair, I
crazy?
didn't have Tony doubles. 'Cause I waited in line so long, and then
I
the way
left.
that these motherfuckers was acting.
This was in Trinidad,
over
by the way.
these doubles, I was just like, bro, I see that it's coming down to the end. I waited in line this long.
It was gonna be a
don't
chicken lady situation.
Yeah, I just don't even. This was before Chicken Lady though.
Nah, facts.
But like,
Yeah, it was before Chicken Lady.
I should have known better. The fuck with the Chicken Lady. This was forced
I-
I win. But anyway,
Bruh, go ahead.
I was just like, bro, I don't even have the energy to fight with these motherfuckers to get more doubles type shit. Like,
Nah, I feel you, bro. I can't wait more than 5. I'm impatient. But after you got the food, the music was on.
It was great. I didn't even get the food until the end. Like, I mean, I definitely woke up and ate.
I got a tamarind and no, I didn't get a tamarind. I got a sorrel and ginger
Sorry.
with puncheon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that
got
was
that.
probably delicious.
I got that, and then I just mixed some more rum in it. That joint had me supercharged.
Bruh, you know what's crazy? Like, I never finished like my fucking drink, so like, I just kept refilling it, and like the chaser just never went away.
Yeah, it was just that shit was just always
Bro.
infused.
But one time I did, I was like, add some ginger ale.
Mm.
They just like, all right, bet.
So y'all would give this. So y'all party from what to 7. So when do you think the joint got started? Like you said, you got there what like 7.
We got there. We got there.
When
At
did it get
7:40.
started?
I say they finally let us in at like 9, and then like the party probably actually got started like 9, like anywhere between. Because I wasn't really looking at the time anymore, but anywhere between like 9:40 and 10.
Okay.
9:40
So like
and
shortly
10.
after.
Got a
Give it-
drink.
I go
Broke
down,
the
I go down,
ice
I go
with
down, I go
this
down.
bubbly joint.
He said, I go down, I go down, I go down, I go down, I go down. Did you break the ice for the whole party, Jordan, or did somebody else kind of
I
like
mean,
start it? It don't matter either way.
To be honest, I didn't see anybody doing anything yet, but I might have, but there is a chance that somebody was already going crazy, but
Got it.
or already started, but
And it was the same thing down the track, right? Around the
yeah,
track.
Yeah, but this time like the truck actually went around the whole track.
Yeah.
So we definitely got active way before 9. You said what time?
That's it, 9:40.
Yeah, 9:40 because we was already on a drink, and look how this is at 9:37,
Oh yeah.
and it wasn't as active at that time. But anyway,
So like an hour and a half, maybe.
It was a good party. It was a great time. I'm really glad. I'm really glad I have the footage because I'm drawing blanks because Saturday and Sunday are starting to maybe because they was at the same place, but like it's starting to
blend
fuse together in my mind. So I'm just thinking
blended.
it all as one day, but I'm having a really hard time separating the two. But from what I can remember, this party I would give it I would give this one. I would give this one a 9.7, bro.
Really? Pain
Yeah,
and powder? It had pain and powder
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that?
They one, and I gotta give it to them. One, the drink truck. There wasn't really. I mean, we had to wait a little bit, of course, but like there wasn't it wasn't an annoying wait. Like I probably waited maybe like 2 minutes before
Somebody
one of
got
the
you out the way.
bartenders got me out the way. Yeah.
Was it just one truck? How many trucks was out there?
It was 2 music trucks and it was 2 drink
Oh
trucks.
yeah, they was
So-
way bigger than the one. Okay, the
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
It was a bigger crowd. It was a bigger
Got you.
crowd than Sunday. They was supplying paint and powder for real.
They
Like
was
they had
tossing
a
it.
lot of it. Yeah, we was tossing it. They just had it like stations set up around the track.
yeah, they
Oh
gave us
my
170 worth of paint and powder.
Yeah, no facts. And
Oh my god.
the bathrooms were adequate. There was no, and you experienced that too.
Yeah,
on Sunday,
yeah,
like there
yeah,
was
it's
no
cool.
like they had porta potties out the ass out that jump pause.
No pun intended.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Everything was just hitting. Everything was just hitting. It was a great time. It was a great time.
So 9.7.
Yeah, I gave it a 9.8.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
So that joint
It
top
it,
6
it was
flags?
it was
Sheesh.
it was great. It
It
was
wa-
it was a good time.
It was the highlight of the weekend.
Wow, that was the highlight, man.
Yeah, as far as fet wise, but
So to begin the summer, that's your top one so far.
yeah, definitely.
Nothing has topped that. Okay, so cool.
I
got you.
mean,
well, not
to-
yet because
to-
it
to
just
be
kind of
fair-
started.
To be fair, like they threw 3 parties, like great parties, back to back to back. Like,
yeah, so Hookie did a good job.
So for somebody like, and it's the same like organizers and shit, like that shit amazing, bro. Like I haven't witnessed no shit like that.
Okay, so shout out to them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Big shout out to them. They did
Like,
it. They
And
flawlessly.
this is saying something that somebody that went to multiple DJ private round parties back to back. Like them drinks was good. Some of them was great times, but it wasn't like, damn, this shit is so amazing. Like
Only one of them was like that, to be honest.
yeah.
So we're being completely honest.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, and that was Imagine, the first one, but Hookie.
Got up there today. Or
it
this weekend.
It's over. What's that shit? What's it called again?
DJ Private Ryan,
With like his parties, like
Soca Brainwash.
oh, yeah, Soca.
Yeah.
Dang, you putting it over Soca Brainwash? This joke, what did I miss?
Bro, that shit was,
Oh,
that shit was turned
no.
up, bro. That shit was turned up. I agree.
Jeez,
I'm not
this
even,
party
I'm not
is-
even talking about just that like particular party. I'm talking about just the fact.
They could do it so
organ-
many
like,
times.
Like the
The event-
organizer for organizer.
Yeah, like,
Dang, just top. They just set it up so nicely.
it's like it shows you like all of this shit is cute. All of these vendors, the massage parlor, the big ass like the decoration and the aesthetics. All of
Right.
that shit is cute. But niggas come to Fet with
Yeah.
nobody needs all that to Fet.
You don't
I'm
need
saying.
all the extra pieces or ensembles.
So like that's for the Instagram, the influencers. They got down to the nitty gritty. Like, all right, we going to give you this shit at a reasonable price, and give you what you want. Pause.
That's good.
And I'm like, damn, that shit was fucking amazing.
It was legendary performance. Sheesh.
Yeah, no, it was great. Like once again, the DJs was going absolutely crazy. Everybody knew what the mission was. Everybody in there knew what they came to do. Everybody was itching for it. They knew where they were. Got a new ball out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that joint.
All right,
that joint
man.
Was 9.7.
All right, man. So let me break down the last one, the one that I can actually talk on
Yeah.
and be a part of. That it was Peyton Powder,
Rhythm and Glow.
Rhythm and Glow.
XXXX rated.
So Rhythm and Glow was cool, man. It was on the same track as the day before.
We gotta get our Pain Powder tickets.
For which one? Oh, yeah. Nah, that's gonna be mandatory. It was cool, man. I felt like I could be myself again, man. I could sing the songs. I could smile.
Tell them
Be
why, man.
happy. Nah. Y'all know, boy. If y'all didn't see the pod before, my face had locked on me. That motherfucker palsy, but my face hit the pause button on this side, but not on this side. I thought I was dying. Anyways, because the last Fet that I was able to go to, my shit was fucked up, so my emotions weren't there. I couldn't be happy about it. I tried, but it was halfway. Anyways, the joint was cool. I didn't experience the maximum level excitement as these guys did. Pause. But I feel like I was able to enjoy myself. I got a nice drink, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying my space, enjoying the atmosphere. I was able to buy a flag there too, another Dominican flag, because my joint got barbecued from Trinidad. There's no saving that one. It was a reasonable price, like you said. Everybody was just having a good time, bro. I would give that. The ratio was good. It was a good like balance of people having fun. I would give that joint a 9. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a pretty good. Maybe I can't compare like y'all can. Y'all have a I'm an anomaly. Because
Nah.
my rating isn't Holly. Well, I'm sorry. The Hookie, they did great for the one I went to. But let me know what y'all think.
You got a good. You pretty. I'll give it a 9 too. You got a good radar.
That was cool.
The jump. Yeah. Now Rhythm and Glow. I have to admit, it wasn't as lit as Lions Pride, but maybe because like and I ain't trying to put no shit on myself, but like a dying star shines brightest. And I was at like the end of I was on fumes, kind of. So it's like, I don't want to say I went the most crazy at that jump, but there was something about just like being out there fucked up low key, hurting me. I don't know. I guess it was just kind of reminiscent of Trinidad when I think about it. Like, it kind of really reminded me of
You
waking
fighting
up.
through.
Yeah, like
Fighting
that
through it.
feeling of like, yeah, like
I'm going.
I am physically putting
Alright.
myself through it right now
You gotta hit that.
for the sake of fetting.
Step on his feet.
That shit was.
Stepped on mine.
Step on his feet.
It was a great time. But yeah, like you said, like I said, the crowd wasn't as big relatively,
Toast.
but once again, everybody knew what they came out there to do. One thing I liked about this weekend a lot. Now, don't get me wrong, there was definitely people like I seen the same people at all events, but there was a good cycling of people. Like it wasn't the exact same people at
Over
every
and over
single
again.
event. So that was really nice to see. Sunday they didn't move the truck too much, but that honestly that was cool with me. That was cool with me. I was okay with that.
They knew you were tired. They probably knew people were like
Yeah, they was
kind of
like
legs already cooked. That's smart,
Yeah.
bro. They actually, cause think about it. Imagine if you had to walk so much. Now it makes sense maybe why they did it the way they did. Cause the only thing that threw me off was us going out and coming back in. That was the only.
which was fun though. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Like doing that lap around as the sun started to set. I don't know, something about that. It just really set the mood. It was like, yeah, it's getting dark. We about to really start going crazy out
Yeah.
here. Like this is actually about to start getting wild for real.
It was like level 1, and then we moved a little bit, got on our feet a little bit, did a little bit of walking. Bro, that's smart planning.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good plan. That's a
I
good
will
plan.
admit, I was slightly let down at the fact. Now, I was expecting like glowing paint to be thrown, and it might be my fault. It might be my fault for just like
They didn't throw no paint.
No,
You're
they
right.
they just gave us glow sticks and like light up rings and shit like
Ah.
I mean, but they said Carnival Monday wear, and you don't. That's not a part of Carnival Monday.
I
Like,
mean,
when like Carnival, you don't throw paint and powder.
that's true. That's true. But Carnival Monday wear, and that's another thing too. I feel like I was duped out too. Carnival Monday wear would be your rags from Juve, which is where the paint and powder and shit will be being thrown at.
Sure.
So that's where my mind
True.
went. People came out in their Carnival Tuesday wear.
Yeah, they did.
And I was
mean,
like,
nah, people did do that.
Some
and I was
people
like,
would've-
I was like, damn, like I could have popped out. I
Imagine
got
if he would've-
options.
Yeah,
like,
imagine if we would have put the carnival stuff on.
it was like so. I mean, and you know, I guess people just decided to do that, and I just wasn't on that vibration mentally. So that once again could be my fault. But I wanted paint to be thrown. I was ready to put another layer on my red hat. Yeah, but it was the perfect send off to the weekend. Perfect start to the summer, man. I love being a hometown hero. Shout out to everybody that dapped me up, that shouted me out. Shout out to the cameramen that took pictures of me at every event. I fuck with y'all. Thanks for fucking with me.
He's
And
starting to be-
just one last disclaimer.
Hey, sweet.
One last disclaimer. That girl that got that I was choking out, she wanted it. I
Oh.
was not just like being a drunken fool
Oh Lord.
doing too much. We was drunken fools together, if anything. She
My man Will like,
What kind of scumbag?
Man, I'm one
What
of the
kind
nicest
of
people y'all know.
scumbag?
What kind of scumbag do y'all think I am?
Hey, yo.
I got the video proof too. If y'all want to see it, it was all mutual and
oh yeah, let me get that. Yeah, I need that.
it was all mutual. It was all mutual. But yeah, nah, for real, man. Shout out to everybody I jammed with this weekend too, man.
Legendary
I
time.
can't remember all of y'all. Unfortunately. But I hope you remember me.
I didn't hear that song. Did you hear that song?
They played that a couple
hope
times. Well,
you
I don't know if I heard it
remember me.
yesterday.
I didn't
but
hear it yesterday.
I know I heard it this weekend.
I was in it.
Shout out to everybody I jammed with. Yeah, man. Perfect start to the summer.
Yeah, that jump.
It's on you, sweet. Your final.
Final
yeah, I
take.
mean-
And then we're going to move into
Final
basketball after this
The-
take right here.
The Rhythm and Glow was I give it a 9.3.
Okay.
it was definitely solid, and like I could easily like rate it higher, but I could also rate it lower when I look back at it, because like if it wasn't for like I feel like if it wasn't for us, the party collectively wouldn't have been as lit. Because
Which
like
one?
all of us was there, and we was all like feeding off each other energy type shit.
Oh yeah.
Like we was all hyping each other up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's true.
You talking about with the first two or all of them collectively? You think?
the last one,
A rhythm and glow.
Oh yeah, nah.
because like everybody was there. I
Yeah,
mean, except for
that
the
was-
Johnsons, but
Yeah, nah, that was damn. If they was there, we would have. If they was there, the cameraman would have gave everybody the mic. Which I gotta say, man,
Yeah, they should have came through, man.
They
Hey, shout out
gave 'em
coming
up-
to Six Flags though.
they went over. Yes,
Shout out to coming for Six Flags. Actually, I'll
the
give
Johnsons.
I'll give Sunday a 9.1 just because that was my man Sneak actual birthday. That was the birth. That was the
Yes,
day.
and he was out there fetting by.
Going crazy.
He was out there fetting. Nah, it was a good time, man. Moving on smoothly. It was a good time in basketball, ladies and gentlemen. The Oklahoma City Thunder.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That parlay didn't stick.
Nah, it wasn't even that. It's just that like I like my script that I planned for the drink was going perfectly according to plan, bro. Like
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton.
perfect. Like even the games. I remember I showed y'all like the shit was going how it was. Like I had wrote it out, bro. And then this nigga tears his Achilles in the first quarter after dropping 9 points in the first quarter off the
He
back.
did the same thing that Tatum. Isn't that kind of scary? Like Jason Tatum was doing. He was doing something like that too. I think he had like a 30 piece. And that motherfucker Achilles started dancing. Hold on, let me pow. That joint started, boy.
Yeah.
That joint did the- oh yeah, nah, that's fucked up. But nah,
Get well though. Get well soon.
yes. But how many people, bro? The Achilles tear is going out sad in these playoffs.
Yeah, NBA got
I've
to do
never-
something about it.
I've never seen so many
Right.
Achilles tears.
Y'all ever fucked y'all Achilles up?
Sometimes I stand up and it shifts a little bit, and I think it's about to pop on me.
That
But
shit
it won't.
hurt like shit.
Like getting it strained.
Yeah, like
Ah.
I had specifically I was on this bike and like it got caught by the bike chain.
Oh nah.
That shit I couldn't. It's so crazy how that little tiny piece like can control your whole ability to stand. Like
whole-
when that joint is fucked up, you are not standing up.
Nah, it helps. It controls
You're
everything.
not standing up.
Shit, my man.
Crazy.
My man Shay Shay. Shit, nah, for real.
But nah,
That nigga Shay Shay dropped what, a 30 piece MVP finalist, and we still got some crazy news. Who Shay Shay?
Yeah.
Shea Butter. Hey man, you just gotta give respect to where it's due, man. He dropped Finals MVP, him and Williams. Feel me? Just like it was Shaq and Kobe. It's like the duo. They was just a duo that got it. That's all. Jason Tatum and Brown did it. That was just whatever. That's how they got it, bro. Them two dropping buckets. You know who gonna drop buckets even more though? I think the Rockets are gonna get it this year.
Oh, my man, KD to the Houston. I mean, I'm not going to pick a winner yet. I'm gonna just wait till fucking Christmas to make my assessment.
You gotta see what they looking like. Cause Bama's might get hurt.
Nah, cause I feel like they need they one solid piece away and a good bench player away.
The Rockets.
Yeah, from being a true title contender in my eyes. Well, hey, who knows? We'll see what they do. when
They might draft somebody. You know, tomorrow's a draft, NBA draft. I don't know what.
They got rid of the 10th pick. They had the 10th overall.
Oh, they had to get rid of it
Yeah.
for him. So they don't have no pick. I mean, what they got, a second round pick? I mean, that don't really matter.
They still got a bunch of picks.
Yeah.
For the future.
Yeah.
But they could potentially use those picks to get another
Get somebody
superstar.
else. Get like a
Bam.
Bam Adebayo. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They talking about Giannis going somewhere. I don't think Giannis going nowhere, man. Giannis is gonna stay his ass in Milwaukee. He's loyal to him to a T like a fool. If I was him, I'd go somewhere. Go somewhere else, bro. You don't know what you are. What? Damian Lillard's hurt. He tore his Achilles too. But my man KD from Seat Pleasant is definitely going to turn up. He's definitely going to put up a 30-piece every night. Pacers going to be some trash. This is how it's going to look for next year.
Yeah, Pacers going to be.
Pacers about to be some barbecue chicken nuggets.
And they going to get like the second pick next year. And that person going to come back with Tyrese and they're going to win a championship in the next couple of years. It's going to be a redemption story.
Yeah, it's going to be like, I came back from the tear. This is the one. This is the one.
I came back from the
This is the one. I was waiting on it. I came back from it. Fuck Jason Tatum. I'm telling you, bro.
I came back from the tear is the funniest shit I heard all day.
I'm telling you, that shit gonna fuck
What
you
the
up.
fuck, bro?
That shit's not good for
You
you.
think anybody that actually tore their Achilles is gonna stay?
The tear.
I
They
came
might.
back from the
The tear. It's an Achilles tear. They're gonna say I came back from the Achilles tear. From the tear, nigga. Came back from the tear. No, I'm telling you, bro. Poor man, shouts out to that. Bro, that's a crazy thing. My folks had their Achilles tendon tore, and I feel like it was my fault. It's real bad. Like, he was playing basketball, and we had went to this timeshare. This is a story. I've never told this story. We went to a timeshare, y'all, and I'm playing basketball. I'm doing my thing, boy. I'm knocking shots down. My shot's on. It's never really on, but today it was on for some reason. They kept throwing the ball out. Boy, I'm like, all right, cool. I shot it, right? And I was like, oh, damn, I'm going to miss this joint. So you know how you shoot it, and immediately you start running to the basket because you about to get your rebound. So I run, boop, try to get the rebound. I land, like, my boy gets it before me, and I'm on the ground, and he kind of like falls on my foot.
Why you do that to Blood?
It was, I mean, I was just standing. I don't know. It was all bad. I feel terrible.
You didn't have to do that, bro.
And that shit was
You said he fell on your foot and it hurt him?
yeah, like he might have landed. You know how you twist your ankle if you land on somebody's foot?
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, like he kind of landed in a way that, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that's it. Or I was just very near. I don't know. I think he just landed awkwardly while I was around him. And that, like, yeah, that shit ain't nothing to play with, man. I'm praying for my Achilles right now. Please, Lord, keep those Achilles tight. And keep them on me. Thank you.
I mean,
Shoot.
like shout out to my West African genetics. I have like longer Achilles tendons that's used to like fast twitch like motion.
Oh, so you from y'all? Okay. Your ancestors was Black Panthers.
My man got the West African leg, bro.
Hey.
It's like no matter what, you can't really get the strong calf like
yeah.
your shit.
It's
Your
just
head, pause the head too long.
Yeah.
That jump not short. It's not gonna pop. But
That motherfucker. Oh yeah, my jump. No, my jump got the pop out.
yeah,
My
Yeah,
joint
that-
got the pop out.
That's why
That
you
mo-
ruin your cousin Achilles, bro.
My joint got the pop out. Like boy. When I say I felt so mad, nah, I ain't gonna told you. Oh my goodness! Now the worst injury ever, if you're an athletic person, is your groin. That's one of the worst injuries I've ever experienced in my
Bruh.
entire life.
I ain't gonna hold you. That shit.
Pulling
is
your
annoying.
groin, brother.
Man, I was at work one day. I was like I was on a ladder trying to lift something up, and it was like it was
fell
this
off
nigga
that
from
ladder.
Cameroon, bro. This nigga like
You felt, nah.
I'm telling him like to lift it up. And he like he like saying some dumb shit, and I'm like, bro,
He said what?
lift
What did
it
he say?
up, bro. Like, what the fuck?
You in there
So-
yelling for dear life.
So like,
Please, hey man.
nah. So literally, like, I just had to like boss up and like
You had to-
pick the drain up, hold it with one hand, and once I started holding it with one hand, I was trying to put the pin in because I used to build tents and shit. So I was like, this leg is probably like 45 pounds, so I'm holding a 45-pound leg with one hand. I'm like 135 pounds at this time too. So I'm like trying to put the drain in, and then as I was holding it, I just felt like
that motherfucker started. That joint, it's like a fish. You try to pull a fish in, when the hook goes like this, that motherfucker.
hey, the
You like-
saddest part about it is that shit still bother me to this day.
Damn, that motherfucker groin said,
That
"Come
shit
here."
That shit
Still-
made it that funny.
That shit still bother me to this
You was
day.
in that groin just.
Like if I get to going extra crazy in the gym or like having a good session,
That joint be like,
that
nope.
shit I could re-aggravate it and I had to just shut down all movements.
You gotta
You
start
like-
stretching, bro.
You can't even move. No, you gotta stretch it
start
out.
But I ain't even gonna hold you. I feel like the more I stretch, the more I aggravate it. So it's like
You
I
gotta
really
get, like,
don't know what to
movement.
do with it.
No, don't stretch it like this. You gotta do like a movement while you're stretching it, like get blood flow in there, like
Nah, bro, I can't. I can't
like a lunge.
I can't
Yeah, I
do
was
too
about to
much.
say, nah, that's gonna fuck it up.
Nah.
Cause you're doing like sudden movements.
Nah, nah, and I'm not like that, but like slow, like you know what I'm saying, just to get blood pumping in the certain
Like,
muscle
I
tissue.
stretch it out, but not as much as I would my other leg.
Bro, you know what used to happen to me when I used to run? It was the craziest thing. I used to try to run the fastest I could. Not a fast guy. When I tried to run the fastest I could, my hip used to pop. Like my motherfucking hip used to do some weird like doop, like it had never moved that fast in his life.
Yeah.
So like
Does it still happen?
I haven't ran that. I haven't tried to run.
Oh, yeah.
Like it would always happen in baseball or like football. Like when I really exerted all of my energy and try to like
Like you just put.
I'm
all
like,
your
I'm like,
percentage
oh, I'm
there,
like, my muscles is going to tear if
going
they
as
got
fast
to.
as you- Yeah.
It would always happen then. Or like if I was like doing like a 40, like when I did my 40-yard dash, I think I ran like a 5 flat 40-yard dash. 40-yard dash was slow as hell. And my shit popped then. It's like a hip. I don't know. It was embarrassing.
Just oh. And you just
Nah,
stop
I
running.
would run, but it would hurt. Like that
Oh,
shit would be
yeah.
like, ah.
Slow down.
Yeah, like, oh damn, yeah, that shit about. You fight through it, right? You like, damn. Nah, that'd be the worst when you have to like fight through something. Oh man, it's been a lot of nights, boy. I'm fighting through some drunkenness.
Yeah, and I feel like I didn't
pain.
make it any better during the healing process because I had to go to work. Like it wasn't like no taking off.
No, I gotta do
Because
it.
at that time I was paying like I'm like 19, paying $1,200 for rent. It's making me.
You had to do it. You had to be
I was-
like, hey,
I literally worked I went to work to pay my rent and solely my rent and have a little bit to get some gas and buy food, enough food to survive, bro.
to keep it
Like
going.
that's how much I was making, bro.
Hey man, things have changed. He's like, and now you like, what does he say? What does Thanos say? I've won, or the work is done. I've won. Exactly. Well, the work isn't never done.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm about to say the work is never
What
done,
the fuck
but
is you talking about?
but
Who?
he said,
What
who?
the fuck is wrong with
He
him,
said,
dickhead?
who?
That pain shit.
Hey,
What the fuck Pat say? Fuck wrong with you, dickhead?
She.
Oh, Patch.
Yeah.
I thought you said Pat. I was gonna say when the
Hey,
fuck Pat say that.
What's the definition of a psyop?
Like a half man, half.
Nah, not that one. Nah, I don't think.
Oh, I thought you said
You said
cyborg.
cyborg.
I burnt
A
out. That's how you know.
psyop.
Hey, that punch and talking right now.
A psyop is a psyop means short for psychological operation, is a military or political tactic that uses communication and other non-combat methods to influence the emotions, attitudes, and behaviors of a target audience. It aims to sway opinions, create confusion, and ultimately achieve specific goals by manipulating perceptions and beliefs. So that's a psyop, bro. Do y'all think what's going on with Israel and Iran is a psyop?
Nah, I feel like them niggas genuinely just don't like each other, bro. And it's getting to the point to where they just started doing some wild shit. Like Trump said, like they don't know what the fuck they doing right now.
And I always felt that way, to be completely honest. And this is just my.
So you don't think they're trying to
views and
manipulate?
feeling.
Okay.
Nah, I think they're just two old world countries, and America. And I just want to make this point. As Americans, or being America, or as America itself, we have the luxury of being a part of the new world. There are no old ass BC traditions we still trying to hold on to. Nigga, this shit started in what was it? 1776, 1774, some shit like that. I can't even remember right now. But like we're relatively new. There's no fucking carved stone that we're fighting over, or like some like
The land.
piece of land that was promised to us by some god. Like this country was based on the separation of church and state, so that the priest ain't basically the fucking president. And yeah, with that being said, I've always felt like that. It just gives old ass countries stuck on old ass shit to put it frank.
So I'm gonna have I would say this. I would say it's a psyop, right? Because, and this is something I heard. I'm not saying I'm coming up with this, but where are all the people that died if these things have, all these bombs and stuff have been going off and stuff like that?
I mean, all right, let me ask you this question.
Where's the new? A lot of the missiles have been stopped by the interception joint, like the ones that stop them when they come down. But
Have you done any research on it?
I've looked into it, the surface. I've looked into the
All right,
surface.
so have you looked at any Israeli newspapers or Iranian newspapers?
I haven't done that.
You can't really do that.
And that comment, and I hate to be this guy because I'm about to make an advocacy for Gore websites, but that comment right there is exactly why like shit like Live Leak and Best Gore should still be up. And not for just like edgy purposes. That shit Real Life gave us a real glimpse of the world for real, like what is actually happening around the world right now. Like
News.
They've scrubbed the internet now. We can't just see shit like that no more.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of videos,
I haven't seen
bruh.
it. Oh yeah,
There's
haven't
a
seen
bunch of videos of a fucking missile.
Just-
a family is sitting there and boom, and they whole fucking living room just fucking. You just see like dust shoot off everything. Like you just tell, literally everything in that joint has been shook.
Oh yeah, what
For
website is
real.
that? Because see, well, the thing is, you're right. Where the news is so washed now, you can't fucking see. They don't say anything like, "Oh my God, we just had a missile attack." Like there's no
Yeah,
news
facts.
media that we see. Why don't they show that shit on TV?
That's why, bro. They would never show no shit like that. They
Why?
never showed shit like that on TV to begin. It's too raw, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
No,
do that.
not okay. I'm not saying show the explosion where they die,
But like
but
report on
yeah,
it.
the report on it. Hey,
I mean,
we're
but-
here,
But like
man. We're experiencing trauma. Like this is crazy.
The news and it is in a situation right now to where they've been criticized for pushing certain agendas, and for them to report on all of the dead bodies will be kind of like feeding into another war, and kind of like they would be portrayed as fear mongering, and they trying to catch up with the new media and not try to be cool, and they don't want to do that with this war right now.
They trying to be
That's
cool.
definitely true, bro. Between some shit just being too explicit to show and talk about, agendas and fear mongering, and then also relevancy to proximity, because technically, like, us hearing about the weather is more relevant and important to our lives than, and it's sad to say this, but like news wise, I'd much rather know that it's about to be 99 degrees outside in my neighborhood than a 10-story building got leveled across the world. Like, that news is more relevant to me from where I am. I want to know, shit, should I bring a cold bottle of water today? Just something simple like that. Oh, it's going to be 101 heat wave.
It's been hot as shit
That
lately.
news is more relevant to me than, remote country just got bombed in Uzbekistan. Like, you better turn on AM for that.
This ain't Ali G, nigga.
You better turn on AM for that. Not even FM. You gotta turn on AM and then go to 900.
This world is fucking. This world
Yeah,
is
nah,
messed
but
up.
it's definitely crazy. It's definitely crazy.
Things are
You just brought that
barbecuing.
around for me, bruh. It's the thing I'm about to rant about again. The scrubbing of the internet and the way that it's just not what it used to be. The internet compared to what it used to be makes the old internet look like the dark web.
Pretty much.
It was though.
You could
Yeah.
find anything. You could find anything back then. Well, I mean, you still can if you look hard enough, though.
Only difference is that they could trace everything you do.
Yeah.
Like now, they regulated to where you can't even do certain shit on it. But like, or as soon as you put like a certain website up of doing some shit, automatically they flagging this shit, or you can't do this.
They like, what you doing, dog?
But once you, but back then you could sell drugs on Craigslist, like just do random shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, facts. Early Craigslist, early eBay, 4chan, Reddit, other forums.
Bro, do y'all remember when Amazon wasn't a thing? Like when you would see it as like a book thing? Like your main thing to buy stuff online was eBay. Do y'all remember that era?
Yep.
And then you started seeing Amazon a little bit. You're like, what is this? Like, why is this joint keeping?
hey,
They trying to sell me books.
did y'all ever go down the like eBay rabbit hole?
eBay rabbit hole.
Like searching on eBay, like looking at shit.
I bought a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I've sold.
I used to. I'm so like upset, mad at myself that I didn't look at other shit. Like I only went on there to look at WWE belts and fucking old school cars.
Oh nah.
Like fucking Cadillacs, fucking Dodge, Chevys, Mustangs, like all.
Bought a lot
old
of parts. You could buy a lot of parts from eBay.
Yeah, but like
Like a lot. I bought a lot of my shit from eBay. What?
bruh, back then it was like 2004. It was like a fucking like a 70 something Camaro.
Joint cost 50,000.
It was 10 bands.
Oh,
That
for
shit
real?
was in pristine condition back then, like in '04.
Ooh.
Now I don't know what the fucking price is, but I was like, bro, I'm gonna get this car. And to be honest, that's gonna be my next car, bro. My next car is gonna be like an old school joint.
Old school little drop top.
Like once I finish paying this drain off, the day I finish paying this drain off, I'm getting a new car, a gas car, off the bat, because I just need one.
The future is hydrogen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Not electric. Electric's cool. I'm trying to tell you, bro. They make that motherfucker hydrogen Nissan 550, Nissan Franz. I'm gonna get one. Hydrogen's the way. What y'all got any last remarks? Any other
Hey, so
comments?
fuck, Shea Gidget Alexander. Fuck OKC. All them niggas weird, to be honest, and goofy. They cheated the Pacers out of the series, but yeah.
What? It was a good series, man.
It wasn't.
Joe went to Game 7. How is it not good? How was it
If I
not?
would have watched it, if I didn't sacrifice my fucking
Hmm.
Hookie weekend experience, I shouldn't have. See, it was your big head ass, bro. You wanted OKC to win.
Nigga.
Oh,
I would have loved the Pacers to win, but he got hurt in the first fucking quarter. They lost as soon as he got hurt. It was over with. The game was done. There was no more.
Last remarks. Once again, shout out to Hookie Weekend. Shout out to all my Caribbean people. Shout out to all my people that love Caribbean culture genuinely. Come out for a good time. Fuck with y'all.
Come
No,
on!
but like my last remarks is on a serious note, get well, Grandma Doreen.
Sure.
Yeah, you've been in our prayers, most definitely. Even though we've been partying, but definitely been my mom, and I'm happy you out the hospital.
Amen to that.
So
Blessings.
with that being said, this is the SLCT podcast. It's your boy Sweet.
SLCT Sun God.
Franzi, man. Z for Zilla. Ooh, wee. Come on.
And we
Next
was-
week, Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Be there or be square. You heard?
It's
Come on.
XXXX rated.
Please don't play my music no more.